Math in simple English. You see these boat problems all the time. Boat downstream, boat upstream, speed of the current, speed of the boat, how long it takes, how far it's going. How do we solve this? Simple English math. So let's try a problem here. So, again, boat downstream, boat upstream, you have the speed of the current plus the speed of the boat when you're going downstream. And when you're going upstream, you have the speed of the boat, but you have to subtract the speed of the current because the boat is going against the current. If a boat is traveling in still water, it can go in any direction because the water, it's just not moving. But when the water is moving and the boat is moving, you have to add them together. So let's make up a problem. Let's say that a boat has a still water speed of 18 miles per hour. So that's just the boat all by itself, like if it was going across the lake where there's no current. And let's say that it travels downstream in 3 hours, and it travels back to the point that it started. So if it's starting up here and it's going to here, then it goes back to the place that it started. So let's say it makes it back in 9 hours. So downstream, we add the current. Upstream, we subtract the current. The speed of the boat all by itself is 18 miles per hour. It travels for 3 hours heading downstream and travels 9 hours for upstream. So the question we need to answer is, how far does the boat travel altogether? The entire trip. How far does the boat travel? And what's the speed of the current, the stream? So those are the two things they want us to answer. All right. So downstream, we've got the distance downstream equals B plus C for 3 hours. And we know that the speed of the boat, we can fill that in, is 18 because that's given to us. That's one of the things that we're given. Then we've got the distance back upstream. That equals, again, we know the speed of the boat, 18 minus the speed of the stream, and it takes us 9 hours to go back. They tell us in the problem, and again, that's one of the things when you read a problem, you want to read it carefully and store up all the information that they give you, is they don't tell us directly, but what they say, we return to the place that we started. That means the distance downstream is equal to the distance back upstream. So these two things equal each other. So we can say 3 times 18 plus C equals, I'm just putting the number in the front, 18 minus C. Now we just have to solve this equation for C because C is our only variable. We don't have anything else in there. And that's the key in math equations, is that you need to get your equation with just one variable so that you can solve for that. So again, a lot of ways we can do this. I like doing math simple. Divide by 3, divide by 3. 18 plus C equals, so we can multiply 9 over 3 is going to be 3. 3 times 18, 3 times 8 is 4, carry the 2, 54 minus 3C. Add 3C to both sides. 18 plus 4C, kind of hard writing sideways, equals 54. Subtract 18, subtract 18. $36. So we end up with 4C equals 36, divide by 4, divide by 4. C, the speed of the current, is 9 miles per hour. So the speed of the current is 9 miles per hour. Now, the other part of the question, it's always good to go back and read the question when you figure that you've got your answer, because they want the total distance. So if we take one of our distance equations, distance equals 18 plus 9 times 3. That is the distance downstream. 18 and 9 is 27. 27 times 3. $81 miles. So the distance downstream is 81 miles. But we're not done yet, because the question that we started with is they want to know the total distance. So we have to multiply this by 2. So the answer that they want is 162 miles. The speed of the stream is 9 miles per hour, and the total distance traveled by the boat is 162 miles. Here's an amazing video that you'll definitely like. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Don't ask Dad, ask me. Math in simple, plain English.